Well, it has been a while since I last saw you guys and gave you an update on the Train Like a Pro series. As you can see behind me, we have started the moving process. I mentioned in a previous video that Sarah and I had actually sold this house and are moving to another house, actually just right down the street. So between selling this house, buying that house, getting everything ready to move over there, all of the phone calls and emails and stuff that happens with that, and then all of the training that I'm doing with the Train Like a Pro series, it's been exhausting. And so I have not been picking up the camera and making videos nearly as much as I would like to. So I'm sorry about that, but I wanted to update you guys on how things are going. But before we get into the update, I actually want to show you guys the new house. Now, there's nothing in there as of yet, but I think I can kind of paint the picture as to what the new training room and pain cave are going to look like. I think you guys will understand why I'm so excited. So let's head over to the new house. Welcome to the new house. So we have nothing in here because of the massive echo, other than these storage shelves. Let me show you the basement. Over here, this whole space, we're looking at potentially pulling up the carpet and putting some like laminate down so we don't damage the carpet with the bikes and the treadmill and everything. But I'm thinking like treadmill up against that wall, like TV on this wall. We can have my bike and Sarah's bike with the two Zwift TVs right here. And then we'll have room for guest bikes. So for when friends come over and they want to ride with us, or we want to do like group workouts inside once COVID's over and we're actually able to do that, we can potentially have more people over here. I'm really, really excited. And potentially we're going to be putting some like mobility type stuff over here. So like a couple of floor mats and like some bungees and bands and things. Maybe get like a TXR. I don't know, the straps that hang from the ceiling. So maybe potentially even putting that up there. And then over here, into the utility room, this is actually where we're gonna put the weight set. I'm kind of thinking that I'm gonna finish off this wall so that we don't just have all this drywall, and when the fans are going, we don't kick up all that we don't kick up all that insulation in the air. So we're gonna hopefully close that off, and then potentially just maybe even like down here, might just have a section for the weights. We don't have a ton of weight stuff, so we don't need a lot of room, but we'll keep that in here so that it's on the concrete and we don't damage the floor with the weights. So that seems like a really easy way to do it. Potentially putting another TV in here. Sarah doesn't know about that yet, so I'm still working on that one. Another TV so we can watch TV or listen to music or whatever when we're doing weights in here. Like I said, I am super excited to actually get into this house. We don't actually formally move for like another week, so I'm just taking stuff over right now so that the movers don't have to do it, and it goes a little bit easier on moving day. But that's everything that we have going on. I got a car full of stuff that I got to try to bring down here, so I better get on that. But I know really what you want to know is, how is the Train Like a Pro stuff going? It's going really well most of the time. It's definitely been an adjustment. There are days when it feels great, days when it doesn't, like anything. And actually I had a call with my coach not that long ago, and his analysis is everything is totally on track. Me, your own personal feelings about things is always different than maybe somebody who's a little more objective. So I always kind of feel like I don't actually seem like I'm doing all that much. I'm up to about 20 hours a week, which again is, for a pro, is maybe not that much. And to me even, it doesn't really feel like that much. But at the same time, there are plenty of days where I'm pretty exhausted pretty much the whole day. And that has been a big challenge because even though I'm saying that I'm doing the Train Like a Pro challenge and kind of nothing else, that's only partly true. I mean, I still have a lot of responsibilities outside of training that I have to try to do, and being just exhausted all the time makes it hard to do everything else. So that's been a big challenge, and we're kind of just taking it one day at a time. The other really hard thing is swimming. So I've been trying to swim 4 days a week because I can only swim 45 minutes at a time. That's how long they'll let you get a lane for, and then they'll kick you out. So because of COVID restrictions and everything. So only 45 minutes at a time is really not that much. So I've been trying to swim 4 days a week because there's 4 Tower 26 swims. And that has been going pretty well for the past few weeks. But then we get to this week and I have not been able to sign up for a swim time at all this week. That's not entirely true. I swam once this week. I just couldn't. I tried to sign up and I just couldn't get any, objectively, I really have to just trust Adam that for the most part, everything's on track. Because for me, it feels just wild. Some days are amazing. Some days I feel terrible. Some days feel great. Some days, and even though I'm doing a lot of training, I'm not actually that fast because a lot of it is just zone 1, zone 2, building Ironman volume. So despite the fact that the fitness is growing, I'm actually not very fast. And so that's a hard mental place to kind of be, is like, I'm fit, but I'm also really slow. That's supposed to be changing in the next couple weeks with the move and everything going on. I don't have as much time to be training, so we're actually gonna up the intensity and drop the volume. So hopefully I'll be starting to feel faster over these next few weeks. And hopefully in the next video, I'll actually be able to show you the new pain cave actually set up in the house, because hopefully it'll all be done by then. Fingers crossed that it all goes well and everything's on time. But until then, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.